Hey everybody, welcome to my first ever MTG Arena video. I'm going to be doing a best of 3 Phyrexia All Will Be One draft today. Longtime Magic player, but pretty new to Arena, and looking forward to recording some draft videos for you guys. So I'll see ya in the draft. Alright. Played a few matches in this format so far, and it seems pretty bomby. Also seems really fast. I find that I'm trying to force Toxic a little much, and because of that I think I've struggled a little bit. Let's see what we got here. So pick one, pack one. Since Twilight. This goes in your hand, rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. This seems okay, but again, this format is so fast. What else do we have? Spring Lookout's okay. I like the Scrap Gorger, it's good in oil decks. Also a good ramper. What else is in here? I haven't been impressed with this card. I like the equipment that has the Mirrodin, but this one has been a little rough for me. What's over here? Yeah, I think we're probably looking at Scrap Gorger. I like the Augury. That's great in a Proliferate deck. It's a good card advantage. I like the Lattice Blade Mantis too, so hopefully that wheels. Okay. Alright, pick 2. I've been impressed with the Cultivator so far. Just looking at the green ones first. Still learning the cards here, so have to bear with me. Stalker's a great aggressive card, especially with Toxic 2. Volt Charge is awesome removal, though I probably just have to pick that, don't I? Too early for any sort of sign, but let's go ahead and pick that. What else is in here? I've been pretty impressed with Rat, actually. Been impressed with this card, too. Scamp. Evangelist is good, but I hate picking double color this early. Let's do the Volt Charge. Okay, Cankerbloom. I've been impressed with this one. Sacrifice it and destroy a big artifact creature, or just another artifact or enchantment that's a problem. It can also proliferate. It's also just a 2-mana 3/2, which has good value. That's better. The only red card in here is this Cackler, which I actually also like. It's very good in an oil deck. It allows you to be pretty aggressive. What other colors do we have? Plague Nurse is good too. I did go Toxic, but so far it's not looking that way. I've actually been pretty impressed with the Battle Chair too. It's a 6 mana, 6/6 with Trample. And you can eventually make something else huge and give it Trample if you're looking for something to do late. So I like that card, but I think I like Cankerbloom better. Like I said, especially how aggressive this format is. Let's see. Carnivorous Canopy, I've actually also been pretty impressed with. Lots of artifacts, enchantments, and creatures with flying you want to remove, but Hexgold Slash is just too much value. Especially I find I've been running into a lot of Toxic decks, and so I mean, look at this. I can, for 1 mana, kill a 4-mana card like this Head Cleaver. I mean, that's just really good value. Let's check out the apparatus. What does this do? Put an oil counter. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. I don't think that's worth fearing off of right now. I mean, so far 2 very playable reds, 2 solid red removals, and 2 solid green creatures. It's a pretty good start. Ooh, okay, Predation, good removal. Again, especially in this format, especially if you're going first. I've also been impressed with this Engulfer. Seems to be a lot of value in one card. 6 mana, 6/5, reach, trample, and it can't be blocked by creatures with flying. That just seems really good. That being said, I think the removal's a bit better here. What's this do? That seems okay, but again, this format's so slow that I'm just going to take the fight spell. Okay, another chance to grab Engulfer. Just talked about it, but I've been impressed so far. I've also I think this is actually close. Hazardous Blast on the surface doesn't look that impressive, but there's a ton of little mites in this format. There's also just a bunch of 1 toughness creatures in general. Plus, the board's all mucked up and you're in a standstill, making it so none of their creatures can block, can really just put the game away. So actually I'm pretty high on this card. That being said, I think this big body here is a little bit better. That could be wrong, but I'm happy with my removal to start. So let's go ahead and go with the Engulfer. Okay, here some decent black. It's important to note there's no more red, but the slash I think I got pick 4 or 5, so that might not mean anything. I might take the Canopy here. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. It has a surprising amount of targets. Plus it's best of 3, so we'll see if I main deck it or not. It's a late dose. Maze's Mantle I've been impressed with actually, but I don't have any toxic here. Another Carnivorous Canopy, and here's Sacrifice. I've been impressed with this one so far. Especially if they like dose one of my creatures or one of those other white enchantment spells that locks it down, so I've been impressed with it. Okay, here I'll probably just take the Expanse. I've been impressed with Crescendo, but I already have, I think, better quality removal and charge, predation, and slash. I would certainly play a copy of this, but I think I'll have another chance to pick one up. I'm just going to take the Terramorphic Expanse, help even out the mana base a little bit. It's kind of a miss. I'll put the Custodian in the sideboard just in case. Okay, Cackler I've been impressed with, and green and red likes to do oil, so I'm going to take this. It's a good quality creature, especially if I pick up more permanents with oil counters. I'm not going to play any of these. Transplant Theorist is good in the blue artifact deck. Blue seems open. I think it is the weakest color, which is probably why, but okay, that's a good last pick. What's this do? I don't know if I've seen this one. Yeah. 4 mana, 3/4 with Battlecry at the beginning of combat on your turn. The next time target creature will deal combat damage to 1 or more players this combat. Prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, create that many 1/1 colorless mites. That's pretty good. Oh, that's really good in that like black-white toxic deck. I think I'm pretty far off of that. And I'll probably just take this Predation. I like the Furnace Strider too. This is actually kind of close, I think. This card has been outperformed. I thought it would, because you can give itself haste, it gives something else haste, and if you have Proliferate, it just keeps giving things haste. It's like, you can put the game away late. I think the pick here is still Predation. Noxious Assault is a little too expensive for my liking. I haven't been impressed. If they gave like your creatures trample, then maybe. What do we have here? It's kind of a miss. Okay, more oil counter synergy. Whenever another creature put an oil counter on it. Whenever it attacks, you may remove 2 oil counters and you do target creature can't block. Seems okay. It's also just a good blocker for 3. Maybe the Splitter's just better here. What's this do? Maybe I just take it. No, I have plenty of 2-drops already though, don't I? Well, only 2 creatures. I'm gonna... Well, Predation Steward has oil counters as well. Let's just take that. It's another 2-drop. I may not play it. Another Cackler. Been impressed with the Scamp. What's this? Oh, this is great in that red-white equipment deck. I'm going to try and stick with red-green for now. Typically I like to remain a little more open as the draft goes along, but this format's so new and I've been kind of struggling with it, so I'm just going to stick to red-green for now. think I'll... Troll's pretty good value, but I like the Cackler. It's a nice aggressive card if I can pick up more oil counters. Well, I think I'll take another Cackler. A lot of good white now. Annex Sentry is really good. Maybe I should have pivoted to white. Let's take another Cackler. What's this land do? And 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast Phyrexia creature spells. Okay, so that's really good for like that deck that spits out mites. Green is not open. I like Thrill Possibility. Let's take the card advantage. Thirsting Roots I've been impressed with, but is it better than just another land? Maybe I'll try. I haven't tried this yet. It seems a little slow, but it gets back any permanent, and you get to proliferate from my oil counter creatures. Got another Planar Disruption. Plus a Bladed Ambassador? Jeez, white is open. Okay, I talked about Hazardous Blast earlier. I'm going to take a copy of it. I think I'm taking it over this Scamp. I might just take the Prism. We'll see if it's worth playing. If I pick up like a busted Planeswalker in pack 3, I might be able to use it to splash it. So let's just take that for now. Okay, another Engulfer. I'll take that. It's just really good top end. I'm going to move this back over here. Yeah, it's just fantastic top end. Plus I don't have a whole lot of top end besides the one I currently have, so let's do that. Okay, I'll take the Atlas here again in case I open a busted Planeswalker. Good for oil counter shenanigans. We'll take it. We'll see if we end up playing it. Maybe not. Don't need anything there. Pretty good first couple of packs. I don't really have any like bombs. I feel like this pack could use a few bombs. Plus, how good are these Cacklers? How much oil counters do I have? The Scamp. Scrap Goer. Gorger. Kind of a miss for our colors, isn't it? Jeez, that card's good. This could be good for our deck. Put a bunch of oil counters on our creatures. I have 3 Cacklers. I'm going to take it. Part of me wants to take this and try and make it work, because this card's really good. But, double blue. Like I've been burned so far trying to splash. Okay, another Predation, I'll take that. Our removal count is up there. Another Dune Mover is good for splashing. I would play a Troll. Okay, let's take the fight. Okay, I've liked Engraver so far. 1/3 is a good blocker. It has oil counters. Rummages. I think that's what this deck wants. I mean, I like this one too, but another Cackler. But I have 3 of them. Let's take the engraver. Or do I want to go more? No, I'm not doing much with toxic. Let's take the engraver. Let's try and stick with the oil counter plan. Alright, let's see. Ooh, another volt charge. That's a good pickup. We'll happily take that. What does this one do again? So I can... I mean, I guess if I had one of the rare lands, I don't think I do. Yeah, Bolt Charge I think is an easy choice here. Okay. Creatures I'm at 10. Okay, I've been impressed with this Lattice Blade Mantis. Some solid top end, so I'm going to take that. I'll take a Saw Blade Scamp here. Just gives me more oil counters, and I just need more creatures at this point. Probably don't need the Atlas or the Prism at this point. I kind of want to try the Reservoir. I mean, it's great for the Scrap Gorger. Yeah, I'll try it. It's great for the Steward. Hammer Centurion. I'll take that. More oil counter payoffs. This card's been okay too. 2 bodies in one, and one of them has haste, but I'm still gonna take that. Okay. One last solid top end card, that's good. I have no equipment though, so it's significantly less good. I'm still gonna take it since these are both filler. Long legs I think could be okay, but I'll take the finisher. Don't think that we play it. Take the maze here. I have enough playables, I think. Yeah, I have 14 creatures. Another scamp. I don't need a play. I have one blast. I don't need more. Geez, that's a late century. Aspirin's fun to play in the equipment deck, but I don't have any. More scams. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, I only need to make 3 cuts. I think they should all be non-creatures, except maybe the fin. I don't love that, but that's such a giant body. Look at the finishers I have if I keep that. These are just significantly better though. Can I take the finisher out and put it? I don't have any equipment. Let's see. Maybe I'm cutting restoration. It just seems really slow. Maybe I'll save Can Be for the sideboard. And then maybe I'm cutting finisher. It's just too big. Only leaves me with 13 creatures, and I think that's okay. I can spit out more creatures with this. Yeah, I think that's nice and aggressive deck. Plenty of removal, which is fantastic. I don't love it. Doesn't have any bombs. Do I even have any like uncommons? Yeah, I mean I've had better decks, but it could be a playable, serviceable red-green oil counter deck. We'll see. Slightly aggro. Alright, well, we will play it like that, and we'll see you in the first round. Alright. Round 1. Opponent plays first. Not what my deck wants to do, but that's okay. Okay, it's a good hand. Early creature, early removal. Lots of early removal. Oh, early mistake already. Case in point. Good start. I'm going to play the Steward. I'm going to let him get in for 3, and next turn I have a couple of removal options if I draw another land. Okay, land. Yikes. Not what I was looking for. Just going to fight then. Get in for my own 3. Hopefully I can pick up a land here soon, or else I'm going to start falling behind. Maybe land. There we go. Good draw. Okay. So we're going to slash before combat. Fight before combat. Get in for 3. A couple of engulfers if I can get up that much mana. Okay. That could be a problem. I really needed these land drops. Let's see. Alright, I think I'm just gonna hope they don't have any combat tricks. Hopefully they just tap out on these equipments. Then I can trade. I'm still taking a lot of damage. I think I still have to take out the finisher, don't I? Maybe that's not right. I would have absorbed a lot more damage, but I gotta take out the trample, or else I'm not gonna make it past next turn. It's mid-0. Oh, not what we were looking for there. Jump block it. If they have anything else big, we lose. Rough first game. I think if I hit my lands and was able to end up playing the Engulfer, then that game's a lot closer. Yeah. Alright, we'll see ya for game 2. Okay, they have that big ogre, cackler, to equipment. I do like that equipment deck. I think it's been one of the better performers. I don't know if there's anything else that I really should be doing differently. I don't have a lot of sideboard. I mean, I could bring in Canopy, since they do have lots of artifacts. But if I do that, what am I cutting? If I do that... Oops. Did not mean to do that. I still want to try this reservoir out. If I bring in the Canopy, I'm probably cutting the Hazardous Blast. They didn't have anything that it really killed. They didn't see much either, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let's try it like that. Hopefully to run into a few more lands. Well. Yikes. I'll keep this. Probably ditching the reservoir, I guess. It's not doing much for me. I think I'm ditching reservoir or Centurion. just the reservoir. Well, at least they're mulliganing, so hopefully I can hit that red land sooner rather than later. Okay, they mulligan down to 5. They're on the draw, so let's see how much it helps. Let's go Canker Bloom. Played that before the Evolving Wilds because I still have a 2-drop I can play next turn, whereas this one do again, whenever it attacks gets +X for X number of equipped creatures you control. I need to find a removal for that. Steward out there and pass. Luckily if I get my big bodies out there, it can't do a whole lot against me. I also have removal for whatever artifact they play. Ooh, yeah, that's one to get rid of. I will happily trade if they choose to attack. Please do it. Yes. Oh no, just kidding. For some reason I thought +X. For some reason I thought it had to be equipped. That's okay. Let's crack this now before I forget. I've been known to do that. Let's go ahead. Should I just take out the canopy? Probably. Yeah, I think I have to. Especially because if they give it double strike, that's gonna get huge. Attack with the Steward. I'll take that trade. I don't want to trade Canker Bloom for the 2/2. I will trade it for this. It's fine. I think I'll probably even trade Canker Bloom for their Sprinter that can run away with game. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh. Nope. Whoops. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Which one am I playing first? Probably the Cackler. It's a better blocker and it hits a little bit harder. Keep the slash up. Do I need to attack here? Do I want to attack here? I guess is the question. Probably not. Well, maybe. I think we can because I'm gonna slash the Sprinter. I think we can. Gotta keep some pressure on him. Hopefully they start bricking, hit some lands. Does not appear so, does it? It's okay. It's okay. Let's take care of that. can't quite afford to do that. Can I afford to attack with this, or do I hold back? I would trade 2 for 1 here. Let's clear the board. If they take 3, great. If they double block, also great. They'll probably take 3. I need them to start hitting lands, and I need to start hitting not lands. Be able to afford using the... Oh, brutal. Oh, I don't even know if I can afford to attack now. This is tricky. Hesitant to crack this because then I'm 2 lands away from playing the Engulfer. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. I think if they play a combat trick, I will crack it and hope I hit my own removal. It would be sweet if they started bricking a little bit. That's gonna put me away. I'm still gonna double block. What? I don't understand how they only hit 4 lands. They're probably just playing 16. Their deck doesn't need much more than that, so it's fair, I guess. Alright, I need to land. Fuck. Still can't really afford to... do anything. They have a really good equipment deck. Like I said, I've been impressed with that red-white deck. I guess this would have been a good for the predation, that's okay. I want to save the Cackler. Think like that. What do they draw? Nothing? Something? Need a land. Need a land. Oh, God. That might put me away. Man, I would really struggled to hit my lands here. That's okay. Obviously have to block. Now they're hitting their lands, but I needed them to hit them a little bit. Come on, I need to hit a land. That's a little late. They can just re-equip if I fight the 3-1. So need to hope I draw land and hope they don't have a removal. Okay, there's the land. Let's see if they can deal with it. That's a bummer. That was a timely draw. Oh, well. Oh, it's so close. That's a bummer. I'm trying to think back. Like if I could have done one more damage somewhere along the way. Dang. Good game. That's a close one. I think both these games I just unfortunately didn't hit the lands I needed to hit when I needed to hit them, and their deck was also good. It was like a very good, high quality red-white equipment deck. Okay, 0-1. Let's see if I can curve out a little smoother here. I think my deck's okay. It's not anything special. I think I have high quality removal, high quality like common creatures. Gotta hit the lands. They're going first again, which is not great, but maybe that'll give me time to draw my lands. Mold, that's good. Which creature am I playing first? Probably the Steward. Oops. Not sure how I did that, but it's probably better for y'all anyways. Okay. Maybe I actually do the Engraver. I mean, they might just crack the Skull Bomb anyways, but I'm gonna do the Engraver, and if they attack without cracking the Skull Bomb, I'm still gonna block. I'm happy to trade a Combat Trick for an Engraver, honestly. And if they pop that, that's fine too. I'll take the 5. Maybe here I just keep setting up. I think I just keep setting up here, actually. Get the Scrap Gorger going, plus that way next turn if I don't draw land, I can still play the Mantis. I'm not going to attack. I could get in for 1, but I'd prefer to not have to block here. I don't want to lose that. Okay. Let's see what creatures they play. I'm planning on playing the Mantis, but if they play something that... I'll happily... Oops. Maybe I can ditch the sacrifice? Let's see. If they play Combat Trick, I might. I think I will. I want to hit a land. That's not a land. That's okay. Actually, you know what? It might be worth it is fight with Canker Bloom. Can't forget to tap out this Scrap Gorger. I'm not gonna block. I don't want to get blown out by a combat trick. I'm hoping they tap out so I can double fight. I'm gonna take 4 here. This could be wrong, but I don't want to block here or get blown out, then have nothing to fight with. Okay, perfect. Fight, fight. Probably get Skull Bomb back, so. Oops. Makes it a 5/5. For 7, I'll probably play the Reservoir out here. Maybe let's get rid of the Rot Priest. That thing is a pest. We're still a ways away from being able to bring this back anyways, because I think they need 3 poison counters. That's fine by me. Yeah, and that's just fantastic with... I'll probably play Canker Bloom into 1/1. Try to get as much value out of that as I can. See, top decker removal would be nice. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have played the Steward, because then this could attack through it. That's a bummer. I'll still offer the trade. Let's see what I draw. Decision. Bummer I didn't draw a combat trick. That's okay. Now I'll play the Steward. Oops. Create another goblin. That's... Okay. Gonna attack right through that with my Canker Bloom. Okay, so do I do that? Probably. No, There's two plays here. I can play out the Engulfer, which is a 6/5 reach trample, or I use the mana from the Steward, make this a 5/4. They either take 5 or I attack through it, and I create another 1/1. I'm gonna advance the board. This could be wrong. Maybe I should be a little more aggressive there, but we'll see if that pays off or not. What are my plays here? So I think I turn the Engulfer to an 8/7, because then they just have to take 8, or they have to chump. Okay, so they're gonna go to 3. I'm gonna create another 1/1. Impressed with the reservoir this game. They attack, I'm probably just blocking the nurse, right? Just in case they have like a big combat trick of any kind. I think that might be the game. Yep. Should be able to smash with everything next turn. Okay, so they block my 3 biggest, they block 6 power, they block 2 power, but they block 3 power, they take 3. GG's. Okay, go to game 2. I think the only possible sideboard options I have is like trading Blast out for a Canopy. So let's see if that would be worth it. Canopy takes care of Observer. Takes care of Maze's Mantle. Not much else though. Blast doesn't in and of itself take care of anything, but takes care of Skull Bomb. I think I'll leave in Blast. It doesn't kill anything they're showing on board, but in like a grindy game, if I have a couple of Engulfers out or a bunch of 1/1s, it could finish them off and making it so they can't block. So I'm gonna keep it in. Alright. It's a good hand. I'm gonna play the red first. I have a ways before I need to worry about the tapped land. Skull Bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna play the red first. Probably destroy a 2-drop at the play. That's a good draw. Go Maze. Go Scamp, attack. Might pop a Skull Bomb now. This point is probably just attack and play the Cackler. School bomb now. Let's put the plague nurse. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna slash the nurse pre-combat. Give the scamp an oil counter, because that'll power up the cackler. Then, their turn, I'll play the thrill, discard the forest. Good so far. Hopefully they play something small enough. Not quite small enough, but that's okay. They might. What does it do again? Whenever a creature you control toxic deals combat damage, that player gets an additional poison counter if they pay 3. Okay. Well, we're not exactly in a position to do a whole lot with that. Do I 2 for 1? I don't think so. Let's see if they block. I think I just keep advancing the board. I mean, if they want to get 2 toxic in, that's fine. Remember at the end of their turn to use the scamp. I'm pretty close to just having lethal here between Volt Charge and Hazardous Blast, so... I mean, if they Skull Bomb, that is great for me. If they attack, that's fantastic. Oh yeah, I will gladly take that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oops. Okay, I have lethal already, yeah? Yep. GG's, I'll take the win. Alright, oops. Alright, 1-1. Big game 3 here, see if I can net 1,000 gems. Alright, we'll see you over in game 3. Alright. Round 3. Rubber match. Opponent goes first, not what you want to see. Okay, good hand. Well, a little slow, but I mean, very playable. A little awkward. I kind of wish this was an untapped mountain, but that's okay. Opponent mold. Proliferate or the 1-2? Okay. Sorry, not proliferate. Thirsting Roots. I really like this card a lot. It's such a versatile card because you're either paying, that's a good draw, you're paying 1 mana to proliferate if you have nothing better to do with it late game or early game. You can keep a 1-lander with this. If you have 1 green land and this in your hand, like, that's a keep. Play Reservoir out now. I think Scamp is actually a better play here. I don't want to trade this off because if I do that, then I can't really use... Well, I can. I can remove oil counters with this, can't I? Alright. This is not to be activated as a sorcery, so okay, so I'll play the Engraver. Use all my mana here. I'll offer the trade. If they have a trick, so be it. Doesn't have an oil counter on this, that's good. So if they don't offer the trade, I'm looking really good. Okay. Might even just Volt Charge that Golem. I don't want them going off with it. No, maybe... I can play the Scamp this turn. I can take 2 damage. Charge the Golem. Bummer because I don't have enough mana to do that, and I may actually wait until their combat step. Kind of hoping that they, well, no, they won't. Damn, it's a bummer. I can't. That's okay. Not gonna block. That's not what I wanted to see. Maybe I'll just, this turn what I'll do is it doesn't have to be as a sorcery, right? So I'm gonna just chump with this goblin that I make. Kinda hoping that they power up the Plague Nurse. That wouldn't be smart of them, but I'm hoping that's what they do. Do it. Do it. Worked out well. I'm not gonna crack this because I'm gonna be able to play the Engulfer. Do I block? I don't think that I do. Not yet anyways. Because if I find removal for the Steward, then... yeah, that's gonna hurt a little bit, but... Blast isn't looking great. Might be scared. He or she may be scared because what I did last time, but no, they'll probably... it's the right call for them. Well, they actually don't have enough mana to do it, so that's a plus. If they attack, I'm not going to play in a combat trick. Need more mana, dude. wonder if they have the card that lets them proliferate the Thirsting Roots. Seems like they might. Oh. What else could they have for 2? Titanic Growth is 4/4. I might block the Steward. Is that bad? Because that way if they have Titanic Growth, what are some other tricks? Death Touch Indestructible wrecks me either way. I might play around the Titanic Growth. They had nothing? Huh. Guess that was a mistake. Now they might proliferate. No? I'll block the nurse this time. Probably just chump the Basilisk, block the nurse, double block the aspirant. Oh, they probably have a get creature back from graveyard. Let's crack this. See what we get. Anything I could really sacrifice of value is stuff that I don't want to sacrifice. I should have put an oil counter on something different that turn. That was a mistake, because then I could tack in with this 4/3. I think I'm in a huge hurry. Keep draining them for 1 and eventually pull out the Hazardous Blast when they get close. I'm going to put an oil counter on something different next turn. Activate the reservoir. If I attack now, I'm attacking for 10, 11, 12. Plus 13 on the backswing. That might be worth it to put some pressure on him. Or do I wait one more turn? Maybe I think I'm gonna go for it. That puts him so low. Each other creature. Maybe maybe I wait one more turn. The thing is, if they rip a removal for my Engulfer, then I'm really screwed. So I'm gonna go for it. I don't think there's a way I can get toxiced out next turn, is there? I'll chump the nurse. That could really get him, but I don't need to do that yet. If it did damage, how does he choose among any targets, then obviously. Let's see what they do. Okay, have they been sitting on that for a while? I think they might have been, but that's okay. What do they have? They probably get the Golem? Or the Steward? Oh, they just drew a card. If that's a sweeper, I might cry. No sweeper. No sweeper. That's fine. Oh, he's gonna gain 2 though. That sucks. That worked out for him pretty well. Stalker, interesting. I mean, yeah. Okay, this reservoir has been impressive. Let's think about this. So if I just attack with everything, 5 trampler, 6 trampler. So if I just attack with everything, there they take 3, they can't afford to do that. Let's ditch the sacrifice. Maybe I can actually get rid of the stalker. If I get rid of the stalker, they block my 3 biggest things. 1, 2, 3. But because I have 10 trample damage, 11 trample damage. Yep, that's the game. Okay, so yeah, they're taking, that's 11 trample damage, so no matter how they block, they have 10 to block with it. That should be the game. Right, the quickest way I think to do this math is to add up whatever trample damage you'll have, add up the total toughness they have, so no matter how they block, they're taking at least 1 trample damage. See right here, they're already taking 3, So that's not going to work. They might have forgotten about trample, but that's okay. Good game. See you in game 2. Okay. Okay, do we keep... I mean, it won't be the game that game. Do we keep it? Or do we think about bringing in, like, the canopy? The only thing it gets rid of is their skull bomb, right? And the golem. So only a couple of targets. So I think I'll just keep the blast. Run it like that again. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, if they had a few more targets, I think I would bring in the canopy, but as it stands, it only gets rid of the skull bomb and the 2/3 artifact that powers up oil counter creatures, which was decent for them, but the only oil counters I think they had was the 1/2/2 that powers up other creatures. And aside from that, they mostly had like toxic things. So I think keeping that blast in is right. It doesn't kill anything. They don't have any 1 toughness targets, at least not that we saw. But its ability to just have all my creatures power through, I think that in of itself is worth it. Alright. Game 2. Let's see if I can avoid having to go to a game 3. Come on, good hand, good hand, good hand. Alright. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Can't ask for more than that. 1 drop will eventually have an oil counter on it. Good draw. Gives me a good target to hopefully there's a creature here that I can fight with Canker Bloom. And even if not, then I'll just keep advancing the board. I didn't see any removal from them, did we? Maybe we saw some combat tricks, but we didn't see any like hard removal. Let's see what they do. I'll fight that. Okay, if I'm gonna fight that, I'm just gonna... Well, do I need to... Yeah, I'll fight it. What the heck. Put an oil counter on the scamp. Attack with it for now. I don't want to take the oil counter off of there. I want to leave it for these cracklers. Plague Nurse kind of just stops my entire board, so that I can deal with. I'll trade the Canker Bloom for that. Get my land in the right place. I'll gladly trade Canker Bloom for that. I'll also gladly just deal 3. Oh yeah, that's even better because if I eventually draw that Hazardous Blast, I'm already only a few points away from lethal. It's okay. take the 5. It was a good draw for him. Let's see, ideally I can rip a removal or something, like a predation. I think I actually want to hang on to this oil counter. Yeah, I want to hang on to it because I want to be able to fight this as a 3-3 and a 3-2. That way they have to trade both or take 5 more. So let's do that. I should have probably played this first, yeah, because then that's a 4-3. That's alright though. Yeah, I didn't say I'm stoked if they take that. It was a mistake, I missed out on a point of damage there, but that's okay. Gotta think about that. Okay, that attacks in as a 4-3 now. Point of damage now. Maybe I'll rip a... Okay. That's huge. Okay, so... I get in for 4, 5, 6 if I play this now. Maybe I save it. No, it kills their creature. Yeah, let's play it. Let's just do it. Let's get it out of there. Get in for 6. Hopefully they don't hit like a plague nurse. I could keep this up to rummage, but I'm gonna attack with it for now. Extra point of damage makes it so if I draw the 3 mana removal, then I have lethal. That's what I'm gonna hope for. Even if they have the nurse or cackler is lethal. Okay, I don't want them to get that Death Touch Lifelinker online. Yeah, it's already online though, isn't it? Yes, that's huge. GG's. Whew. Okay, 2-1 with this deck, not bad. I feel like, again, high quality commons, high quality removal, which always puts you in any game. Creature quality was average at best, but I was really impressed with that 1 mana, that reservoir card. That allowed me to spit out 1/1 goblins whenever I removed oil counters. Like, I feel like my deck took good advantage of that. I don't even say that's probably the MVP of the deck. So yeah, 2-1, fun draft. Thanks for tuning in, like I said, to my first ever MTG Arena video. We'll be back in the next couple days with another draft video, so until then, we'll see you next time.